So we grew up on a military base. And living in a military base is like living in a gated community. You know, your neighborhood jail, armed guards, watchtowers, watchdogs. And having families in the military is one big experiment. Imagine my dad, a strong military man, and his equally strong and devoted wife, my mom, defending our nation in the American way. And then their children on an Air Force base in Idaho, running around the base singing Kumbaya. And then we had a lot of fun playing, learned how to ride motorcycles. It was safe on base. And we stayed out after dark. And then my dad got orders to Virginia. And I thought it was gonna be the same thing when we got to Virginia. When we got here, we couldn't get base housing. So we had to live out in the community. So my dad got a nice house. My dad got a house in a nice suburban area called Buck Grove. So we're driving to Buck Grove, and as we got close to the neighborhood, I knew we were in trouble, or I knew I was in trouble. I looked to my right, and there was a truck on cinder blocks, some tires missing. I looked to my left, and there was a man sitting on his porch cleaning his rifle with a big knife. And then, oh, by the way, the movers had already dropped our stuff off. I saw the neighborhood kids running down the street with what looked like my Barbie doll house, and they were yelling, "Welcome to the neighborhood, suck up!" I said, okay, wait, I can work at this. So my brother and I had a slightly different experience growing up in the civilian world. By the time we got to junior high, my brother was the starting quarterback on the football team. I was sitting in detention for telling on a boy for cheating on a math test. So imagine my surprise when, that means in Buck Grove, that means I got detention for, I got detention for telling, the schools believe in an honesty policy. And I got detention for Buck Grove's tattletale policy. So then we got to high school, and my brother is earning letters for his letterman's jacket. And I am sitting in a class, and my cute boy is pulling my pigtails. And then to add insult to injury, when my brother graduated from high school, he joined the Marine Corps. And when I graduated from high school, I wanted to join the Air Force. But I got suckered by a Marine Corps recruiter who promised me that being in the Marine Corps band was just like being in the Air Force. 2 months later, I'm in the middle of a field at night, wondering what's happening. And we're like in a marching band on the 4th of July, and instead of the drums going rat-a-tat boom, rat-a-tat boom, it was flash grenades going boom, boom, boom. And our band director was yelling, "Get on the ground, move it. We dive to the ground. I'm sitting there, laying there on the side like this, a big Alice pack on my back, my head in a too big helmet bobbing like this, bullets whizzing overhead, and instead of my trumpet, I'm holding an assault rifle, and I realized at that moment 3 things. 1, this is nothing like the Air Force. 2, when I asked God what to do with my life, he said, join the Peace Corps, not the Marine Corps. And 3, when I asked God, what's going on here? He said, remember, you used to live in Buck Grove.